This is Kelly Hill, Executive Editor of RCR Wireless News. I'm here with Rajesh Mishra, who is CTO, founder, and president of Parallel Wireless.
Thank you,
How
Kelly.
are you?
Nice to meet you, Kelly.
Good. We're here at Mobile World Congress 2019 on the show floor. And Rajesh, I'm wondering if you can, first of all, thank you for having us here at your booth at the show. You guys have recently been recognized by Vodafone and Telefonica as a leading Open RAN vendor.
Yeah.
And can you tell us a little bit more about that? And Open RAN and your All-G software, I think, is what specifically was recognized.
Yeah. No, so thank you for having us. And last TIP Summit was a really exciting time where all our hard work in Open RAN showed up, where Vodafone and Telefonica, they both had an Open RAN RFP, RFI, where they recognized us in 2G, 3G, 4G, end-to-end, as well as on the hardware platform in all those categories. And that was really, we were really honored and thrilled. And not only that, they also announced several new countries deployments with us with the Open RAN technologies, both Telefonica and Vodafone, as well as MTN. Also on the TIP Summit and announced that they are doing these with us. So it was really exciting.
Okay. So one of the things that you guys have focused on is disaggregating hardware and software. Can you tell us a little bit more about your strategy and your approach there?
Actually, it's simple and complicated at the same time. So when you disaggregate hardware and software, what happens is a lot of times, except Parallel Wireless, everyone else disaggregates their responsibility from a solution as well. What we do is we actually take ownership of our total solution and provide an Apple-like experience to the end user, which are the operators, and they love it because they don't have to worry about if one of the pieces are having issues, where to go, or who's doing services. So while we disaggregate, we don't shy away from our responsibility of owning up the whole solution to provide them a really, really seamless and beautiful experience. Like I said, Apple-like experience where end users, our operators, they love this approach. So they get best of both worlds, and otherwise with our competition, without this type of approach, they end up being the system integrator, and as you know, system integration is very expensive and operators hate it, and they live through this in an IMS world where it was disaggregated, where now if you look back at the IMS, there are no success stories of that, and operators have come out of that experience. So while they want to disaggregate, they actually want somebody to stand behind saying that, you know what, this whole thing, I will support it, and we are the only ones we are doing it. So that's really very unique to us, and that's what's actually behind a lot of our success.
Okay, great. So you've mentioned a couple of customers. Can you tell us about more about some of the operators who are using your solutions?
Yeah, no, we are actually in about 60 different networks live.
Wow.
All continents. Actually, you can see the map here and see these different logos. And like I mentioned, with Vodafone, Telefonica in multiple countries, and MTN, those were public announcements at TIP Summit last time. We also made some few announcements with the Zain Group, recently, and very recently Vodafone publicly announced and Telefonica publicly announced these several countries that we are working with. We're also working with several operators in Asia, and in Australia, New Zealand regions as well. We are very busy, and operators love us, and they have our full attention. They love our approach of giving them a total experience.
Okay, great. So you guys have obviously been very busy here at this show. What's ahead for Parallel Wireless in 2019?
Yeah. No, so what we are trying to do is our uniqueness comes from All-G software, right? That's really it's all about. And what we have done is with our HeadNet gateway, this is what people are now recognizing as O-RAN controller or orchestrator, right? We've been doing this from quite some time. So operators love it because they are deploying a 5G native architecture, whether they're doing 2G today or 3G or 4G or 5G, right? And we are the only ones where you can light up 2G and tomorrow you can do 5G or 3G or 4G, right? This is very unique to us, and this is where it's not only the radio or the hardware or the radio software, it's about the network architecture, and that's really very unique to us, where we are bringing the edge-centric architecture into the 2G, 3G, 4G networks, and which is native to 5G. So that's really, we just will continue our mission. We actually, just a few days ago, there was a kickoff summit, kickoff on Open RAN 5G in TIP.
Oh, wow.
As a part of TIP, thanks to Sprint as a sponsor. So I was speaking there as well. So I'm looking forward to those collaborations as well on the 5G side of bringing the same innovation into the TIP and other communities, ORAN communities on a 5G forefront.
Okay, well, exciting things ahead. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you for your time.